Caitlin Clark isn't just joining the Indiana Fever. She's about to become the centerpiece of the most ambitious rebuilding plan in WNBA history. Stephanie White just let slip some details that are going to blow your mind. Get this, White's not looking at Clark as just another rookie. She sees her as the key to transforming the entire franchise. We're talking about a complete overhaul, with Clark at the heart of it all. Want to know how they're going to pull it off? Stick around, because I've got all the juicy details. You know what's wild? Stephanie White just dropped a bomb about Caitlin Clark. I'm talking jaw-dropping, league-shaking news. Picture this. White's sitting there, cool as a cucumber, talking about her plans for the Fever.
This is who she is. I mean, she's one of the most elite competitors I've ever been around. And the only other competitor that I can compare her to.
Getting out of the bubble, so to speak, the WNBA has continued with positive momentum. I think Caitlin Clark will choose the WNBA and the longevity of her career in the WNBA. But what an outstanding opportunity it is. I think it's really incredible. Not just the offers that she's getting from multiple avenues, but the momentum that women's basketball has gotten. I didn't have the benefit of the momentum that women's basketball has gained. And I think that this class in particular, this time for women's sports and women's basketball, it's just been the perfect storm. And
the way that she approaches the game, her professionalism, it was big. It was exciting. It was one of the most exciting things for me that I wanted to happen tonight.
Everything seems normal, right? Wrong. Then boom. She starts talking about Clark like she's not just another rookie. White's got this look in her eye, like she knows something we don't. It's the kind of look that says, I've got an ace up my sleeve, and her name is Caitlin Clark. You won't believe what White said next. She starts laying out this crazy plan to use Clark in ways no one's seen before. We're talking about revolutionizing the Fever's offense, folks. White's not just thinking outside the box, she's building a whole new box around Clark's skills. Imagine this, Clark running the show with plays designed specifically for her insane court vision and long-range shooting. White's talking about giving Clark the green light from day one. No rookie learning curve here. She wants Clark to come in and dominate from the jump. That's insane, right? Most coaches ease rookies in, but not White. She's going all in on Clark's talent. I'm telling you, the other teams aren't ready for what's coming. They think they know Clark's game from college, but White's got plans they haven't even dreamed of. You know what's crazier? White reveals she's building the entire offense around Clark's unique skills, not just a few plays here and there. We're talking about reshaping the entire Fever playbook to maximize what Clark can do. It's like White's treating Clark as the ultimate cheat code, and she's ready to punch it in. Let's talk about what this means for the Fever. We're looking at a team that could go from bottom dwellers to playoff contenders overnight. With Clark running the show and White's creative game plans, the Fever might just become the most exciting team to watch in the WNBA.
She has lived up to expectations, right? I'm looking at her the way I look at LeBron James, right? For us, just in the women's side of things, and the height that she had, the expectations she had.
But here's the kicker. That's just the start of White's master plan. Yeah, you heard me right. All this Clark talk, it's only the beginning. White's got more up her sleeve, and it's clear she's not playing around. The rest of the league better watch out, because the Fever are coming, and they're bringing a whole new game with them. Remember when the Fever were the laughingstock of the league? Well, get ready for a plot twist that'll make your head spin. White just spilled the beans on a strategy so wild, it might just turn the Fever into the team everyone fears. But here's the million-dollar question. Can they really pull it off by 2025? All right, let's talk about what White said next. It's going to blow your mind. She didn't just stop at Clark. White's got plans for the whole team. She's talking about building a squad that's not just good, but downright scary. And you know what? She might actually pull it off. Imagine this, a Fever team that's running circles around the competition. White's not just focused on Clark. She's looking at the big picture. She's talking about connected teams being the key to winning. It's like she's putting together a puzzle, and Clark is just one piece. A big piece, sure, but still just one part of the whole picture.
WNBA Player of the Week. There have only been 40 triple-doubles in the history of the WNBA. Cheryl Swoops recorded the first WNBA triple-double during the 1999 season, while Caitlin Clark logged the most recent triple-double earlier this week. She now has 102 on the season and is 19 away from Diana Taurasi in second place and 26 away from UNESCO of the New York Liberty. She ain't beating Asia Wilson for the MVP. But she's beating Angel Reese for the Rookie of the Year. That's a wrap. That's over. And props to Angel Reese, who's had a good year, by the way.
You won't believe what White said about building the team. She's not just throwing players together and hoping it works. No way. She's talking about finding players who fit together perfectly. It's like she's creating a basketball symphony, and every player needs to hit the right notes. And get this, White's already thinking about free agents and draft picks. She's not waiting around. She's got her eye on players who can keep up with Clark all day long. We're talking about a team that can run, shoot, and defend like crazy. It's like White's building a basketball machine, and Clark's the engine that's going to make it roar. But here's the kicker. White's not just thinking about next season. She's got her sights set on 2025. That's when she thinks everything's going to come together. Can you imagine it? The Fever, going from bottom of the barrel to the team everyone's scared to face. It's like a movie script, but it's happening right in front of us. You know what's even crazier? White's not alone in this. The whole Fever management is on board. They're already working the phones, looking for ways to make this team better. It's like they're playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. But let's be real for a second. Getting there isn't going to be easy. White knows it. She's talking about how important experience is, how these young players need time to grow. It's not going to happen overnight. But the way White sees it, by 2025, the Fever could be the team to beat. So here's the deal. White believes the Fever can go from underdogs to champions by 2025. It sounds crazy, right? But after hearing her plan, I'm starting to believe it. The question is, are you ready to watch this team take over the WNBA? Because if White's right, we're in for one hell of a ride. All right, let's wrap this up. Stephanie White just dropped a bombshell plan that could turn the Indiana Fever into WNBA monsters. We're talking about a complete transformation here, folks. Clark's the centerpiece, but it's so much bigger than that. White's building a whole new Fever, and it's gonna be wild. You know what's crazy? This isn't just some pipe dream. White's got the backing, she's got the vision, and now she's got Clark. The rest of the league better watch out, because the Fever are coming in hot. By 2025, we might be looking at a whole new basketball landscape. So here's the million-dollar question. Are you ready for this? The Fever are about to take us on one heck of a ride. It's going to be messy, it's going to be exciting, and it just might change the WNBA forever. Buckle up, basketball fans. The Fever are coming, and they're bringing the heat.